Do you know there are 6 political parties represented in Germany's Congress, the Bundestag? And even more parties represented in state parliaments around Germany, including the Pirate Party. Australia, too, has 6 parties represented in their parliament. In the Italian parliament, as well, there's 6 major parties represented. And more than 24 smaller parties that are represented in some way as well. Brazil has 15 parties represented in their Congress. Heck, Israel's parliament has like 18 parties in it. More parties means more ideas. More parties mean more people have access to the political system and care about it. More parties means a more responsive democratic government, small d. In the United States, though, we have only 2 parties represented in Congress, plus 2 independents, Joe Lieberman and Bernie Sanders. So why is that? How have other democracies been able to break the 2-party duopoly that we here in America have not been able to? Well, in America, we have something called first-past-the-post elections, or winner-take-all elections. Let's take the House of Representatives, for example. There are 435 seats, each corresponding to a specific congressional district. At each district, a list of candidates run for office. Whatever candidate gets the most votes wins the 1 seat that's up for grabs, and everyone else loses and gets nothing. Even if the winner wins by just 1 vote, he wins it all and the loser gets nothing. That's a winner-take-all election. But only a handful of democracies, actually 9 of them, have winner-take-all elections like we do in the United States. In fact, in more than 90 other democracies around the world, they don't have winner-take-all elections like we do. They have something called proportional representation. And that's one key to breaking a 2-party duopoly. Here's how proportional representation works. Rather than voting on the candidate you'd want to win, you vote for the political party that you want to win.
I want universal coverage. I want everyone in Massachusetts and in this country to have insurance.
Now we're saying, everybody come on in.
Everybody in, nobody out. Universal health care plan. That's what I'd like to see.
We're also going to make sure people can't be denied on the basis of pre-existing illness.
It will be against the law for insurance companies to deny you coverage because of a pre-existing condition.
For those people who are low income and can't afford insurance, we need to make sure that all people, not just corporations, can deduct on a tax basis the cost of their premiums.
Now, for those individuals and small businesses who still can't afford the lower priced insurance available in the exchange, we'll provide tax credits. Individuals will be required to carry basic health insurance, just as most states require you to carry auto insurance.
People asked me, would you use your Romney Care and have a federal program just like it? And I said, absolutely not. It would violate the Constitution, and states have differences that you have to accommodate.
Healthcare is another big issue that's going to come up this year. You got beat up in the campaign a little bit by fellow conservatives who said, you know, your approach had too big of a government role. Is the Massachusetts approach that was passed under Governor Romney, is that a good model for the nation?
Well, I think so.